You know, you can hear it. Hear all the paint. Okay, walk up there, kid.
What do I do?
I'll be up there in a second. Hang on. Okay. Hey, Jacob, how's it been going, man?
Good.
Well, you know you've been very much missed on Alabama Backyard Wrestling.
Yeah.
And our reviews have been suffering because you know I wrestle with those stuffed teddy bears.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things that has changed at the wrestling ring that you haven't seen yet.
I wonder what it would be.
Well, it's on my phone. And you know because you see you watch our previous videos.
Yeah.
And if y'all ever want to leave a comment for Jacob, you can. But this is what, and he'll answer them too if he can, y'all.
Well,
When he gets his cell phone back,
I got my phone
when he can,
data back.
yeah. But let me show you what we got here. Yeah, look at that. That's what you're going to get to walk through next time you.
That's nice.
It is, ain't it?
Looks real different without that cage around it, though.
Yeah, well, the cage is coming back.
Yeah, I saw you moved it over to the side.
The cage is coming back. We just got to wait for the padding to get. I got to order more padding. It still hurts when we take those bumps. But yeah, I mean, we have now got an entryway. You walk through the curtain, you go down the ramp, you get in the ring. That's going to be awesome. And I mean, it is. It's going to be so. How many people that you know have, backyard wrestling like that?
None.
I mean, GTS, Graham, the godfather of backyard wrestling. He doesn't even have an entry ramp. You know. You know, it's sad. You know, it's hard wrestling with those stuffed animals, and I'm probably gonna have to get another one.
You think?
Yeah, the teddy bear. It's got zip ties all the way up through here.
Yeah.
His arm has zip ties on it. It's pretty bad, Jacob. He's been getting hurt.
I believe it.
He has. You know. And you know those time I was trying to call you on Google Duo?
Yeah.
We were trying to get you in a video. Well, I was gonna call and point the webcam at it and let it record us talking like that. Yeah. That's what we were trying to do anyway. But when do you think that your grandmother will be letting you come back? I mean,
Well, in all honesty, I've been talking to her about it, and I asked her if it was still up for discussion. She said we'd talk about it in about a month because I was being stupid and stood up for her
yeah,
about something. But, which, again, she had time to simmer down at that point, but she's still pretty mad about it.
yeah.
So she said in about a month we'll talk about it, and hopefully I can convince her to let me back in.
Yeah, I think it'll be all right. Cause we've done stuff to make it where it ain't like hitting that wood anymore. Because you remember before we only had that carpet foam down, and now we got some more foam down, and I'm probably gonna have to order some more for the for that. But at least it ain't as bad as it used to be, you know.
Yeah.
After I laid down that other foam, you know. Yeah, it doesn't hurt at all. But how do you feel about missing all these pay per views? I mean, we're under our second wing, which is the Halloween pay per view, and you're not going to probably be there for that one either, you know.
Yeah, it's disappointing for sure.
I mean, you're going to be like, you haven't got a chance to walk down the curtain and be in your first match yet, but it's going to be awesome when you do, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, people didn't want me to get you on camera, and it's just hard, with our schedules the way it is.
Yeah, because again, I've got a lot I gotta do during the week, which is one, school. Then I got the homework I gotta do, Boy Scouts, church, and then if anyone needs like help, like friends or anything like that, I gotta help them too. So it's hard to get me in videos sometimes, especially now.
Yeah, and you know what the bad thing is? Winter's coming up, and I moved to the apartment, but my contract runs out. Like I talked to the landlord today about that whole thing, and if she wouldn't have signed on with me, I could have already canceled it. But since she's a co-signer on it, then it'll be probably March the 1st, before the whole thing's over with. But I'm still a month ahead, pretty much. So, you know, so come January the 26th, I should be home free. That'll be the end of that. But are you going to the Halloween trick or treating thing down there at Tanny Hill?
Uh, I think, but again, we're not positive, which I will probably have to call you and let you know
Yeah.
on that. But wherever I do end up being, you could probably make a video on it and
Yeah.
tell people where I am and tell them they can come see me, meet me in person, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, our views really tank when it's just me and the stuffed animals, but people like to watch us in the ring. But that's the thing your grandmother did not totally understand at all. We were getting views, like we were getting like 200 something views when me and you did a video. Now me and the teddy bears, we're lucky if we crack 100. And it really sucks. But yeah, I had to go to work today on my off day and work about 4 hours and then leave.
It sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't wait until you can get back in the ring, Jacob. I hope it's soon, man.
Well, I do know when I get that motorcycle I've been saving up for, I will be able to get over there a lot easier.
Yeah.
And my friends have actually been talking to me, which kind of similar to your idea of people coming over. But what I was going with the direction was like a live match.
Yeah.
Sort of the same thing, people coming over, wrestling. But I think like maybe attraction sort of thing, but not like full blown like amusement park attractions.
Yeah.
Just little things they can do, like give them rides on the Polaris.
Oh, well, I don't have that anymore.
What happened to it?
Peggy came and got it. His other sister came and picked it up and took it. Yeah. She took that, the tractor, everything, his guns. They're all at her house now. Yeah.
Even the motors?
No, the lawnmowers had to stay. But nobody wants to ride a lawnmower. Hell, that's fun. But yeah, I mean, if your friends want to come over and jump in the ring and give it a whirl, they can.
Yeah, I told them about it.
I mean, it's fun. I mean, I mean, I invite people to come over and jump in that ring and have fun at it.
Heck, if they want, they're invited to my house to come see me.
Yeah.
I'll wrestle my hair in the backyard. I don't care.
Well, this yard,
Yeah.
it ain't. It would hurt. With a bump. You really couldn't do nothing. I mean.
Well, yeah, but again, still.
You know how much money you would have to invest to do something like that? That would be a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot.
It's a bike.
Well, how much you got saved up?
Right now, probably just 100.
That ain't good.
So it's taken a while to get the money I need. And last time I checked, it was $3,600.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, it will. Or you can get you a little 50cc scooter.
I'm just not good with automatics.
No. But yeah, I mean, it's been tough me wrestling those stuffed animals. It really has.
Yeah, I believe it.
Because those things have no emotion, and they just you got to do all the work. I just wish we had another But you know, I'm gonna get that steel cage back around there as soon as we can. I just gotta order some padding and the padding and the red lighting. We'll be good, man. And we'll roll that. That'll be the last of the padding that you know I'll be able to put down. But yeah, Jacob, since we need you back. You know, our ratings are tanking. We got 200 over 200 views just me and you taking that trampoline apart.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was a lot of views for just something like that.
Not much of that other video.
Oh yeah, the one about the girl and the
Yeah.
credit card
Yeah.
theft. That
We
poor
got
thing.
a lot.
Yeah, it's at 300. And I think it's probably near 400 now.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll usually go back and check this type of stuff in the
How does she feel about that video getting that many views?
I don't even think she remembers that video.
Oh, she don't?
I don't think she does it again.
I'm gonna have to put it whenever we upload it. I'll make it where you can watch that video of that girl and Jacob talking in front of my computer. I don't even know how. I can't even watch it myself. I'm like, what the hell's so funny about this? Why did it get so many views? And I just like, I don't get it.
I mean, in today's society, a lot of kids or teenagers can understand a lot of that.
Yeah.
Which again, I don't even know what half the stuff that's in that video that I said. I don't know why I said it or what even came out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was high, drunk, or anything. I don't know. I was just saying stuff. I don't know what happened.
Well, you know, that was the day that UPS or one of them dropped that tarp off,
Yeah.
and we were putting the tarp down. And I think you didn't realize that the laptop was still recording.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I was talking to her. I didn't know the laptop was actually going still. I thought the video had ended.
But it was still going, and those two,
we're just talking.
Yeah, it was just talking. It was like the world's funniest video. But I thought it was, you know, I still go back and I watch it. But yeah, when I go to upload this one, I'll make it where they can watch that video of that whole thing. It's like, it was a pretty funny video, you know. But yeah. But yeah, Jacob, we can't wait to see you walk for that curtain and go down that ramp. It'll be an awesome feeling, I'm sure.
Yeah, and remember the idea I had when we were doing taking the trampoline apart?
Yeah.
I might actually stick with that outfit idea, but like until I get back to or readjusted to the ring, I'm probably gonna keep my shirt on.
Well, I think you very much should, because if I put the steel cage back, and we are, and you go flying and that thing, you touch that steel is unforgiving, Jacob. It will cut you.
I believe it.
And you know, that's why I tell people, I said, when we're in there, we have to wear fixed shirts, pants, because you hit that steel, you know, it hurts.
Yeah.
You hit those turnbuckle, those ropes, it hurts. It leaves webs on you.
Yeah.
Because that ain't rope like the WWE. That is real steel cable. WWE uses ropes.
I think they use elastic ropes too.
Well, they put some kind of tape around it, but yeah. But yeah, I mean that cable, it gives a little, but not much.
Yeah, because the first time he got me over and told me to just bang through the ropes, I'm like, okay, they're just ropes. What's the worst that could happen? I hit that thing with my back. It didn't budge at all, and I immediately hit the ground. And,
yeah.
And there was like 2 red lines on my back.
It does. It hurts.
And so I told him it needed to be loosened a bit.
Yeah.
So at least now you can bounce from it, and it doesn't hurt as much. Like, and honestly, when you ask me, when I got used to it, I got used to hitting the wires, getting thrown on the ground, hitting the ground, all that. I really didn't feel the pain of it that much. One, because I got used to it, and two, I have an extremely high pain tolerance, which helps a lot in those sort of cases. Because believe me, a pain tolerance can get you through a lot.
Yeah, and it would hurt when you're taking those bumps, and a lot of people don't realize that, it has foam. We have like maybe 3 inches of just that stuff, and that's it. And that's it. It's like wood, and then we got some foam padding, and then you got the canvas, and then you got that tarp, and that's it. And it hurts, you know.
Yeah.
It don't hurt the stuffed animals, but it hurts us. Like some of my previous videos, Jacob, you can see it when I went through that
Yeah.
rope and I hit that dog pin and it cut my back up. It hurt.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, so I'd say if you do decide to go over to my dad's house and wrestle each other, or even decide to wrestle him, if you want to, and he's up for it and not tired,
Yeah.
then yeah, go ahead. But I'd say probably practice with the cage a little by yourself or with that stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Just to get used to the feeling of the cage or the ring, because you probably won't have the cage on
No.
for a while.
No, not for a while anyway.
But yeah, I'd say just move around, throw yourself against the wires, and just jump off of them, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever seems
Definitely.
natural for you to do, I'd probably do it as well, just because, again, it's been a while since I've been in that ring, and I mean, a long while. So when I get back to it, I'm even gonna have to restart on a
And-
new beginning level.
And that's the thing. Like, I'm gonna have to get him in the shape that he was in before he left, because I used to grab him by the hand. I would just bounce him off the off, trying to get him used to what it's like to hit those cables. Because cables and ropes, that's a big difference.
Yeah, and eventually, once I got used to that, plus the pain tolerance I have, I was able to just get right back up and keep on fighting. But now I'm just having to do a bunch of workouts just to stay up in shape at that point, so it really doesn't make a difference.
No, not really.
Workouts just for keeping my strength up, but the wrestling, that's gonna be a pain.
Yeah, it is. It really is gonna be a pain, But like you said, how many of weeks before you got cut did you do it? I mean, you did it for a while,
Yeah.
you know.
I'd say I probably did it for maybe 3 weeks before I actually fully got used to it, and then maybe a month and a half before I actually got cut from it.
Well, you miss it. You miss doing stuff like that because it keeps you from getting in trouble too,
Yeah.
And that's why we do this.
Y'all don't understand. When I got out of school, if school didn't run me down, I still had tons of energy left.
Yeah, and that would run him down pretty good.
So fighting with, or not really fighting, but wrestling with my dad, and actually getting to spend time with him, which honestly, that itself is rare to happen.
Yeah.
But even still, spending time with him and wrestling with him, that wore me out. I'd come home tired. I'd be calm. I wouldn't be getting into any trouble, be doing anything stupid or anything like that, because I'd already be worn down. You wouldn't have to worry about your parents yelling at you unless you didn't do your homework or something like that.
Yeah.
Or chores.
I hear that.
But
yeah, it does. It'll like, how long we would go? Sometimes we would go 30, 40 minutes to an hour long sometimes.
yeah, we had a lot of long matches.
And those matches will wear you out,
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a 10 by 10, so you can really go fast and fast before you realize that you've done 30 or 40 minutes, and you're like, well, I'm tired now, because it's a small ring. You can bounce around like a pinball.
And when you're actually doing it, and then you stop and you see the time, it's like, okay, that's been an hour. I feel like I've only been doing this for like 10 minutes and I'm already worn out.
Yeah. But you know what the trick is when you're doing the wrestling in the ring, you're always you gotta also be thinking what you're gonna do if he does this, or what you're gonna have to do if he does that, or it also makes you use your brain quite rapidly
Yeah,
too.
because I remember a few times he'd bounce off that rope and he'd have his hand up like that, and I'd literally have to react so quick to get around that.
And I would do other stuff, and he would be like, "Whoa, wait a second," and
He'd redo the same thing a few times, and when I got used to it, and then he did it a few times after I got used to it, he'd do something different and it'd throw me off. And eventually, it got to the point to where I could almost predict every single thing he was going to do, which made it a pretty good, interesting match at the time before I got cut from it. But again, I'm hoping I can get back into it.
Yeah, we're hoping you can too, Jacob, because we're gonna have a lot of work to do once you do get back into it. I mean, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna take a lot of work, man.
You're done.
So I'm hoping maybe you'll come back soon. Did you see that?
Yeah, a hawk just flew through my front yard and landed on my porch.
Oh.
You gotta go catch that fucker.
Yeah, well, maybe you'll be back soon, Jacob. At least we hope. But yeah, like I said, we got the Halloween pay-per-view coming up October the 30th, and I don't know if you're going to be in there or not, but
Well, I might be able to convince her to let me go to the pay-per-views. I'm not positive, but I can try.
yeah, because you really need to be in it, because if you be in it, then it'll be a fatal four-way, and you'll be competing against me and the stuffed animals.
Yeah.
Well, and you can do whatever you want to the stuffed animals because they can't get hurt, but some of the stuff we try to do to them, well, it can hurt us.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
If you're not prepared for what can happen to you in that ring, like I said, I would go with the idea of having my shirt off in every match, but before I would even have to do that, I'd have to get my body used to how much pain it's going to be taking every time I hit those cables. And then I'm going to have to have my shirt put back on when we get the steel cage put back on to get used to that as well.
Jacob, I got some bad news for you about that. You can't never get used to hitting that steel. That steel is unforgiving. It don't have feelings. It don't have remorse. It don't have nothing.
Well, of course it don't have that.
I mean, all it does is it just sits there, and if you hit it, well, you probably didn't see the Hell Run pay-per-view, but our new heavyweight champion is the Bear.
Yeah, I saw that actually.
And the point was of the Hell Room to get out of the Hell Room cage. And as you can all see, it didn't matter how you got out. You could have climbed over, or you could have did what the Bear did. And I went running, I hit it, and I jumped through the cage, and then I did it again. And on the second time, the zip ties broke. The Bear hit the ground first, and he's our new heavyweight champion, which it pissed me off, but
because he lost to a stuffed animal. Oh, there it goes.
Well, I told you anything can happen in Alabama backyard wrestling. It did piss me off, but it happened.
Still funny though.
Very much. And then we had the casket match between me and the Bear, and the laptop crashed. So, halfway. So I had to we had to reschedule it, for the Hell Room, which, really sucks because of the way it ended, but he won, what can I say? But yeah, I mean, we still got belts, so you could still possibly win,
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of people would want to see you be champion. Well, Jacob, I got to get going. If you got anything you want to say before we end this video, go ahead. Just look at the camera.
Alright, so basically if y'all didn't really hear much of it, what my plan is to get back into this, and pay-per-views as well. I have been talking to my grandmother. I am almost convincing her to let me get back into wrestling. She said within about a month we'll talk about it because of me doing something stupid, which really isn't important at this moment. And yeah, I'll see if I can come to pay-per-views. I don't know for sure, but I will try. But if I can't, I can't. If I can, yay. And then let's see. Oh yeah, if y'all do want to go to my dad's place and wrestle him or each other, that's fine. If y'all want to come to my house, see me, wrestle me or whatever, anything really. I don't really care what it is. Talk, any of that. Come on over. I'm sure my dad can put the address in the
Comment.
description
Yeah.
or link, whatever it is. And then what was that other thing? The Tannehill thing you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I do go to that, I'll let my dad know. He can probably tell y'all where that is if y'all don't know where it is. If y'all do, y'all probably see me there. Or y'all can come and meet me there. Whatever. And maybe I'll talk to my dad about this after the video. But, yeah. Come on down.
Well, everybody, that was Mr. Jacob Harden. And I'm glad we got to talk to you again, Jacob.
Yeah, me too.
It was an honor talking to you, and hopefully you'll be back in the ring.
Yeah.
But everybody, on that bombshell, me and Jacob's got to go now. Goodbye. I think that went pretty well. Yeah, I hope we do get together that housing thing.